All right, cool beans. All right, so CISS, MURA, WLGS, SGD, OPTX, and No Dice. Yes, I do want to watch today. We have that on the nightly watch list for, what was it, over 1585 or something was what we were watching it over. So we'll have to look at that after the open, not right now. SGBX, gapped big yesterday, but nothing good this morning. So it looks like, let me just go through the whole list, honestly. I'm just going to skim through it all. Skim through it all, see what we got. Earnings this morning. I had the list posted up for earnings. $21 up in here. Going.
New visitor.
All right, let's go ahead and get rocking. We have GPS. We've got, what else do we have? RE, LQR, ABCN. Birds. XPEV. Wait, I was looking at earnings. Let me look back at earnings. Hold on. If you guys ever want to look and see who has earnings, we have an earnings channel in the Discord. If you guys don't look at it, there's a ton of channels in here, so I know it's easy to get lost. Right here, look down at the earnings dates channel. Before the open today, we got BJ's. I actually want to look at BJ. Never mind. No, I don't. ATKR, SPB, TWST. Really too notable. And the only thing from last night that I liked was GPS. I have nothing earnings wise to watch today. I don't really care for XPEV either. Not if I look on SoundHound. I don't know why I didn't see this on my scans last night, but over 204, don't have a horrible look, although it's not liquid at all. If you look at yesterday's price action, it's nothing but barcoding mass. Not going to be a way to play this most likely, but I might watch it today. I might watch it today. I like the daily quite a bit. If it starts to find some buyers, this might be one I watch today. Off of 4. I'll watch it today. Not a bad look at all, actually. I like it a lot. I just wish it was more liquid. Yeah, no, it does usually suck. Yeah, the way that it trades usually does suck. I don't mind the daily though, so if it does clean up, I wouldn't mind playing it. It used to be clean back in the day whenever it was a meme stock. Now it's all top city like it always That's usually how the meme stocks go. They're active for a couple months, then all of a sudden, boom, there they go. Not even tradable. All right, no more gappers. Okay, so what we've got SGD, WLGS, MURA, CIS, Sound, and GS. So, get everything pulled up. SGD is actually testing fly overhead as well. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I would have liked to have played this off of 6-9, but I didn't really want to take it under VWAP. So the fact we were under VWAP, I didn't want to take it. I do want to watch it up through this range overhead over 7-8, 7-9s. Flip everything here. We have WLGS. That one I just want to watch pretty simply over the 120, either over 120 or I might even watch it over 90 later. Get more volume on it. MURA I'd like to watch. I want to look back at Baba today too. Baba today or yesterday. Baba yesterday, huge move after earnings, and I said that it was a bit of an overreaction, most likely. So I do want to look back at that. See if it finds some buyers today. I may look. Never mind, it gap down in pre-market. I will not be playing that one today. Will not be playing that one today. Moving on to what else do we have? CISS. Kind of a weak move off of that 64. Most likely going to be leaving that one alone today. We've got Soundhound. I do want to watch this one today. I know it's not very liquid, but not necessarily a bad thing in this case, because what we could actually do, since the daily's so nice, is take more of a longer, more of a bigger picture idea here for maybe an all-day move. If I find buyers off the flush, I wouldn't mind taking it, risking that 204. If we can't get the move up through 2-3, 2-4. A nice look. What's the short float on this? I know it typically has a high short. 16%. Huge float though, 196 million shares. Look here, we've got GPS to also look at. Yeah, I do want to watch GPS today still. Holding nicely over the 1585. You got range to about 17 and 19. Obviously, we're not going to get that move to 19 today, but I do want to watch it today at the open. At least if we can find buyers out of the flush off of the 1585, maybe get it back up over VWAP and then play it. On doing that, we did pretty well on the earnings plays all month, really. Like mid caps, like just about every day, and we usually just have a small cap focus, but did well. All right, so we've got our list all done. Let me look at the nightly watch list, make sure I'm not missing anything. We also have ATGL and the ATGL setting up nice overview app here. We have much range left on this. Let me double check. Might be interesting. Let me check. Yeah, okay. This is that all-time high setup. This is one that I do want to watch today. They didn't trade too clean yesterday, but buyers do circle back to it into the weekend. It should be a pretty easy one. Right now, I'm watching it off of the 25 right below price. For like a 24.65, 24.70-ish. Looking to see if buyers coming over VWAP and we can look to play it. Maybe into the open up to the 28s, 30s. More buyers pick it up first. Not a whole lot of volume on it right now. Which might be the time to play it, but quite a bit of risk here. You figure, if you were to play it here over VWAP looking for the move higher, you're looking at a, what, 4% risk. Pretty interested in it though. I'm going to keep an eye on it here, and I may end up playing it a little bit earlier than the open. We'll see. We'll see. Might be similar to that trade we took the other day on KNET for the curl back up into the open. All right. Let's keep an eye on WLGS overview app as well. Mainly keeping an eye on that ATGL though. I'd like to play it overview app if buyers start to come over to it. We've got SGD, we've got ATGL, we've got LGS. Our main watches this morning. Just gotta stay super, super picky, right? It's Friday. I'd like to take, like I said yesterday, maybe 2 or 3 trades today. Go into the weekend on a easy green note. Not gonna make it too hard on myself. So WLGS finding some buyers overview app here. You've got a decent range on that, really. To, well, over 120, you've got decent range up to about 140. Right now, it's just a waiting game until something doesn't meet our criteria. Let me put these setups up on the watch lists. They're up on the pre-market watch list for y'all. Give me 1 second. UAP is actually sitting at a pretty key inflection point on the daily on WLGS. You've got it right there over that daily high at 0.88. Might be something to watch over that 0.88. Definitely a key spot. Let me get all of these set up. So we want to watch SGD on a pivot. If buyers can pivot out of this zone overhead over 820s. Watch SGD. We want to watch WLGS over 0.88 and over 120. Depending on where we end up seeing some buyers come in over there. I don't mind it here. Just, again, it's not liquid enough for me to try to play it here with y'all. Trying to find some volume here. Launching it off of that 88 spot for a second. Anyone 5. Nothing showing up on the bid here whatsoever. Nice look here over 0.88, but I'm not going to be playing. I don't see anybody stepping up over VWAP. If I start to see a buyer start to show up, I might look to play it. But as of right now, there's nobody here. Nice look off that 0.88 to anticipate some buyers up into the open. WLGS. Yeah, I like how it looks. There's just kind of lacking volume. SGD also trying to test supply again overhead, breaking up through 7.9. Let's keep an eye on both of these, SGD and WLGS. All right, SGD starting to curl up through 8th, y'all. SGD curling pretty quickly up through 8. 15s. Keep an eye on it. WLGS also trying to curl. I'm watching both here. Bit of a buyer stepping up on WLGS. At 86. Color at 97. I'm going to take some small size on WLGS at 92. Yeah, range up to about 97 and then up through 120. Here we go, 95 is up on deck. We get breaking up through 94, 95. Trying to get the curl off of VWAP. Risking 91 cents here. Risking 91 cents now on WLGS. Here we go, 95 breaking up. Here we go. Taking a quarter out at 96. Again, risking 91. 92's entry. Trying to get the move up through $1. nobody stepping up on the bid whatsoever. Nobody stepping up whatsoever. Cut the rest. Said nobody stepping up on the bid whatsoever during any of that move. Thankfully, I had risk tied at that 91 spot, but yeah, no buyers stepped up at all. $92 to $90 after fills. Still have about 27 minutes until the open. Top watches are still both on WLGS and SGD. Saito catching volume here. CYTO. Big volume here on CYTO. Still going, surprisingly. Ranged about 14 on CYTO. There news? Gotta be news. 900,000 shares of volume on that stick. Trying to find news. Ah, yes, there is news. Bounces a partial spin-off. I think WLGS is going to give us that move we were looking for earlier. A little bit later this morning. Needs to find some buyers first. There was literally, I mean, we played it. It started to curl up from our entry. I mean, we got it from 92 to 96, and I figured, oh, sure enough, buyers are going to find this, but nope. Not a single buyer stepped up to the plate during any of that move. Vibin, the reason I don't like CISS, I mean, it rejected hard off the 64, and 64 is our range. Yeah, price action isn't great either, but looking at that rejection alone off 64. There is 14 cents now in CYTO, like I'd mentioned, range. Not playing any pennies like that myself today, but here's your 14-cent range now in CYTO. And yeah, what 21 said as well. I mean, if you're looking at past price action on some of these pennies, you're not going to see a whole lot of clean price action on any of them. So yeah, just go by what the market's showing you now. Don't go by what it was telling you, last week or whatever you're looking at right here. I know yesterday you pulled up SGD from like, what was it, days ago? Looked at the hourly price action. I think it just goes back to overcomplicating it. SGD trying to find buyers back over 8. Watching SGD pretty closely here. Like I mentioned, I want to see it break and extend a bit to the upside. Then I want to watch for pullback entries for a curl back up into the open. to go here. Say 40s. Start to watch this for pullbacks. It's still rather weak. But start to get some eyes on this. Off of that 795 down below. New highs. Starting to watch it for entry here in just a second. Want to see one more pullback. All right, filled there. See if we can't get this move higher. Here we go, 865, squeezing 864, 87. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna go ahead and take some out of here at 87s. $9 got half sold. What the crap? What the crap? Oh my goodness. Selling more up here. What the heck? I've got stops at 835. What the heck? Stops are at 835. I'm already out now. What the heck was that move? What the heck was that move? Played it really well, but what the heck was that move? That thing just killed so many people if they chased. I really hope you guys didn't chase. Really hope you guys didn't chase. I was able to get it from 835 to about 9, but I really hope you guys didn't chase. Did anybody in here chase that and just get wrecked? That was a nasty, nasty rug pull. Let me know if you chased that and got wrecked, because good grief. Watch, okay. Yeah, no, that was a solid trade, but good grief. Why you can't chase? It got me back green on the day after the first loss on WLGS. Good grief, how ugly. I posted up my trade in the day trade alerts along with the daily P&L chart. What an ugly move, though. Got the entry off the pullback at 835 or at 830, and then boom, got the pop up to 9, and then instant flush. Instant flush. I thought, man, we just caught the bottom for the day. We're going to get the range up through 10, 11, 12, but nope. No dice. At least I got it from 830 to, what, 9? Okay. Not too bad, but the only thing that sucks about that is that was our leading gapper of the morning that everybody was going to be watching, and now everybody's going to be scared to play it. So that's a big issue. I mean, that was literally the leading gapper into today. I mean, it's up 145% again this morning. The free market. Nobody's going to want to play this today. So that's going to destroy opportunities on it for the rest of the day. But I just had a, let's see, 830 to 9. I'm back green on the day. percent loss on WLGS and a 8.5% win on man, oh man. That sucks. Leading gapper of the day, trading like crap, scaring off everybody else. Sucks. But maybe something else will pop up. Maybe it'll clean up later and squeeze up through 10. We can play it then. I don't know. That's the only way at this point we're going to be able to play it. It's going to be way too top heavy. Anywhere under that. Well, really either high. Saito is curling off a VWAP yet again. Actually got a nice spot there on 14. 1436, 1430 now. That sucks though. SGD was an awesome setup for today, and now the market's just wanting to scare people off. I thought for sure we'd have multiple trades on it today, but now I don't know if we'll have more than one. What, 8.5%? We'll see. We still have, what, 12 minutes until the bell. What a nasty rug pull on that thing, though. I really have nobody in here chased. Well, you guys have got to hold yourself accountable. Be aware of what's going on. You can't go chasing up names whenever they're popping 20, 30, 40 cents, right? I mean, that would have been a nasty loss if somebody would have chased that. I mean, you're talking about an instant, like 10% loss at the least. All right, we're going to watch CYTO over VWAP into the open. We're going to watch WLGS over VWAP into the open. An eye on GPS. An eye on MURA. But going into the open with some green, thankfully. One little loss on WLGS, small size. And one win on SGD, small size as well. Got a little bit of cushion going into open, thankfully. PYTO finding buyers back up over review app again. I do want to watch that review app. Currently testing 14. YTO has got some range on it as well. Really up to about the 17s and 19s. We can find buyers here into the open. Trying to do. And watch and see if it does pull back and start to base over VWAP, and then at that point I'll take an entry if it can form a high or low here going into the open. Popping pretty quick here. Watching it. Pulling away pretty quick. It pulled back for a split second, but I wanted to see if I can get an entry closer to 15. Now here it is blasting up through 1670, so I don't know if I'll even get my entry here. It barely pulled back, and I was looking for a little bit lower. Still going to keep watching this into open. Crazy beat down chart. Range up to, I'd say a max range of like 20 cents. I don't see it going much higher. A little bit irritated with that SGD. You know, I made some money on it, but I'm irritated that it just ruined itself for the rest of the day. That would have been nice multiple times, I'm sure, today. See what the CYTO doesn't open, though. As long as it holds over like 15 flat. Yeah, 15 flat needs to hold over into the open. Trying to curl back up in here into the open. Still keeping an eye on it. 5 minutes until the bell. I may just watch it after open instead. We're so close to open, I may just watch it after for maybe a quick pop and a flush to take an entry. If it can open around 1640 or 1670 and then flush straight down to the 15s, I'll take an entry risking VWAP for the reversal back up through the high of day. Yeah, that's what I would like to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's look for it out of the open. If it can open up around 16.7 or so, I'd like to take it after the open. Finding buyers off of VWAP there pretty quick. Intriguing. $5 minutes until the bell. And currently small green on the day. A little bit of cushion into open. Watching CYCO, not really watching any larger names today. Other than just GPS, I don't really see anything else to watch.
New visitor.
I want to see CYTO open around 16, 16.7, 16.8. That way we can look for a flush entry. Otherwise, we're not going to be able. I don't like it below VWAP. Here we go, squeezing back up through 7. Let's see if we can get up through 16. And I want to watch it for a pullback. Big old flush entry after the open. Take it around 15.7, 15.6, risking VWAP. The range up to high of day in 19. 3 minutes. Be a nice day today. Just have to stay picky, like I said. If there's not much opportunity again, like there wasn't yesterday, the day before that, we're just gonna stay picky right now. Green on the day. I don't want to give that up, right? But we're gonna trade what comes to us, and if market does give us some opportunity, then we'll take advantage of it. But super picky. It is Friday, so Fridays are typically the choppiest day of the week. So we got to be smart. Don't want to come in and get chopped up today.